What's up, you guys? Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 5, Episode 3, and I know what you're thinking. Who is this person? Why has she got black hair and pink? Where is Aftershow Reactions? I swear it's me. I don't know. Look. Here's the thing. I wanted to dye my hair brunette again, but I also wanted to keep the pink. And, yeah, this is, believe it or not, this is brunette. It's a really dark brunette. It came out much darker than it was supposed to, and my hair looks black. I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. It usually takes me a little bit to get used to, like, whatever hair color or whatever I get done. So, I mean, that might be what it is. It should fade, hopefully. Oh my god, I really want it to fade so much. Like, I considered having, like, 3 showers just to make it fade on purpose. But, I don't know. Look. It is what it is right now. I don't like it. Hopefully it gets better. Anyways, now that we've talked about my hair, let's talk about my mental health. Last week we didn't do any Stargate because I was, having a really bad week. I was prescribed some paroxetine, which I have had like a whole one of these of it. Yeah, it's not doing well for my anxiety. It's actually making things worse. So they're weaning me off of that stuff. I'm having like half a tablet. I've got like this little pill splitter thing. Splits pills. Oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah, and then I take a diazepam just before bed and... yeah, so it's been a wild couple of weeks. I apologize for, like, I'm really consistent with my stuff, so I'm sad that I apologize for not being consistent the past couple of weeks. Thank you to those who have sent really nice messages. But yeah, you guys are great. Yeah. Let's go over the comments from the last episodes, because that's what we do next. Alright. It's Schrodinger's Apophis. We didn't see it happen, so he's both dead and alive at the same time. A little late to the response, but my favourite character is a tie with O'Neill and Carter. It switches regularly. Fair. When I do my rewatches of the show, I attempt to binge them and get tired around season 4. As a result, I've only seen seasons 1 to 4 1,000 times. The rest of the show once or twice. I feel you. That happens to me a lot for a lot of shows. That's why I just can't be bothered like rewatching every single episode of Smallville, because I've seen the first few seasons more than any other season. I have very little memory of the details, so I'm super excited for these upcoming seasons. It will be like a new show again. Well, I'm really glad for you that we can take a journey together. Replicators are quite possibly my least favourite thing this show has ever done. They just aren't interesting at all. Fair enough. I get you. I haven't seen enough of them to form a fully fledged opinion, but I understand where you're coming from. And then we have episode 2's comments. You asked if the rings could chop someone in half. At the end of the movie, O'Neill, 1L, fought Ra's main warrior, and the fight ended with 1L holding with 1L holding the guy under the rings, which removed his head and sent it up to Ra's ship. I forgot about that, so thank you. Give my regards to King Tut Arsehole. Right, I don't remember that. I can't believe... yeah, right. Thank you. Just to be clear, a bit of confusion. Apophis isn't using the same form of mind control that he used on Ryak. That stuff was Nishta, countered by electrical shocks. Seth used it in season 3. If that method was going to work, Teal'c would have come around at the beginning of the episode when he got hit by the zap. To be fair, that was a while ago for me. So, thank you. Thank you for, clarifying that. I'm not always going to remember every single thing, unfortunately. I don't have a brain that does that. I want a friend like Teal'c. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, you asked the same question last time if anyone had a perfect show. Naturally, I'm the only person who answered. And again, no one answered. The replicators weren't showing up on the census because they aren't really alive since our last encounter. They might also have adapted to be able to hide themselves from sensors in order to avoid detection until it's too late to do anything about them. Teal'c, my lord, the ship is infested with replicators, Apophis. How? Bish, you're a god, are you not? Aren't you supposed to know this shit? You raise a good point. And he asks this question in front of several Jafar, while on the ship's intercom. Shakes my head. You raise a very, very good point. You about Teal'c being brainwashed and thinking other Jafar might be brainwashed too? True. While Teal'c is brainwashed, there's other Jafar there who might be brainwashed in the same way. Ultimately, though, the Jafar believe the Goa'uld are gods. It's kind of in their heads already to think that that way the Tari have been dropping bodies like crazy for the past 4-ish years, and the Jafar still believe in their so-called gods. It's going to take a lot to convince them. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I just ate a really big schnitzel and I'm really full. You ever eat so much that you're just out of breath? Yeah, me too. That's me right now. God, my hair is so black. I feel like I'm goth as hell. Should've wore a black top. Really overdid the eyeliner. Damn, missed opportunity. Oh well, we'll get him next time. SG-1 basically made it home by the end of 501 for its, well, they made it back to the Milky Way galaxy, our galaxy. But I suppose after that, they could just use Jacob's ship to fly back to Earth, which, as you've noticed from the beginning of 502, of course they did. One other thing though, we just lost our mothership. We had that bitch for 2 episodes. Big sad. Yeah. No way they were allowed to keep that, I'm sorry. But it's just it was kind of obvious that they'd lose it. The way Teal'c was speaking about Apophis being a false god while having this odd smirk on his face, he didn't just come off as believable at all, yeah. Luckily, SG-1 didn't fall for that weak-ass shit and brought Braytak to bitch-slap Teal'c out of it. Yeah, it was nice seeing Braytak. It's so weird because, the actor is quite old here, but then, he looks the exact same when he's on Once Upon a Time, which is, a whole 10 years later at least. It's so bizarre to me. Rayak got shot with a duck gun and he fixed his whole brainwashing problem. I'm assuming that since Teal'c was just shot by Braytak with the duck gun and still hasn't given up his spot at being Apophis's #1 fanboy, that duck guns don't work on Jafar, who used to be the first prime. O'Neill, he talked about fabric briefly. Daniel, he just called me a woman, O'Neill, so I think it's working. These two dogs are hilarious when they're talking shit. Need more of that. I agree, that was hilarious. You're wondering if they lay someone in halfway through the rings to die. You don't just get stuck halfway out of the transporter rings first. Everything inside the rings gets transported. Everything outside stays behind. It's been a long time ago, but it was demonstrated in the movie where O'Neill killed a Jafar, the boring version with 1 L, killed a Jafar that way after hitting a button on the Jafar's suit and trapping him with his head stuck inside the ring or something like that. I don't know. I don't care about the movie, so I barely remember the details. Well, that's okay. It was explained in an earlier comment. It could have been even more cool if after Tilk's life flashed before his eyes, and he came back to his senses, he'd have said, Tek Shak Amal, I die free, instead of just saying, I choose freedom. Yeah. It would have linked back what he said to Apophis in 108, the Nox as well, which I think was the first time he just boldly defied his former god straight to his face. Yeah, that would have been better, I think. You're right. I'm glad you liked the 2 eccentric episodes. I knew you wanted more of those. Too bad it took so long to happen. Sad the next one won't be until season 9. Just kidding. Tilk dies in this week's episode. Just kidding. Maybe. Smoke. Alright. We have an episode to get into. Really out of breath. My hair is so dark. I'm so self-conscious about it. Oh, I hate it. Like, I actually hate it. I miss being blonde. Let's get into it. Row!
Carter, any idea what this thing is yet?
No, sir, but the technology's very advanced.
So what? 2 hours?
Very advanced.
All right. Well, Teal'c and I have secured the immediate area. We're going to check out the town.
Yes, sir.
Don't turn it on. Ah! What did I just say?
I know.
Crystals.
Hey, Sam, are you done with that camera yet? Sam? Jack, get back here. Now.
With all due respect, I feel fine. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be allowed to help.
Major, I have no doubt that your technical expertise will be required at some point down the line. But until Dr. Fraser advises otherwise, I'm ordering you to take it easy.
Take it easy?
Yeah. You've been a little tense.
Tense? Me? I'm not tense. Am I? When did you first notice?
As we met.
I've always just thought of myself as very focused.
It's called working too hard. You're going to crash and burn.
I really don't have that much else to do, sir.
Well, find something.
Maybe go fishing.
Golf. Fly a kite. Knit something.
I'm fine. Really.
Very old looking girl. Is this the first time we've seen her house? Whatever this is, it's really creepy.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Are you from around here?
No. But this is where you live.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna go back inside now.
See you again.
Bye.
Daniel Jackson.
Hey, Daniel, it's me.
Hi, Sam.
I was just wondering how far you've gotten on the 636 translation.
Yeah, I'm almost done. It miraculously seems to hold the key to all the mysteries of the universe.
You just got there, you haven't started, and I should leave you alone.
Well, I thought you were supposed to be taking it easy.
Yeah, it's not so easy.
Yeah, I promise I'll call you when I have something.
Okay, thanks. How did you get in here?
I won't hurt you.
No, I'll hurt you if you come any closer.
Please don't. I just want to talk to you.
About what?
It's complicated.
Let's start with how you got into my house.
I followed you home last night.
You've been here all night?
I read some of your books and watched the television so I could learn how to speak and what to wear. Is this okay?
You've been in my house all night?
Yes, but you couldn't see me. I just took this form now so we could relate. Actually, I used to look this way before my ascension. Please, I'm not crazy.
Who are you?
My name is Orlin. I'm from the planet you just visited. I followed you back through the Stargate.
See, that's impossible.
I can become invisible in my natural, non-corporeal state.
What do you want?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I just wanted to talk to you. It's been so long since I know this is going to seem... Okay, I'll just come out and say it, and we'll move on from there. I have these... I guess you could call them feelings for you. Actually, the truth is, I love you.
You don't even know her. It's interesting that she just ran out.
Looked like an ordinary guy?
I thought she'd want to stay and somehow get them here.
What was he wearing?
Average, normal clothes?
Where do you think he got him?
Come on, sir, we've seen lots of aliens before.
Hammond had the surveillance tapes in the gate room checked.
The alien said he could become completely invisible.
What else did he say?
He just said who he was and where he was from.
And then he
Believe me,
loved
sir,
you.
At first I thought he was just some crazy guy off the street, and then he starts walking through solid objects. I knew there was no way I was going to be able to contain him if I tried. My phone line was dead, and I decided the best thing to do would be to bring a Code 3 team in here as fast as possible.
Carter, no one's accusing you of acting improperly.
I understand why you did it.
Of course, you would wait until they took the cameras away.
Military protocol. You would have jeopardized your job if you didn't report me.
I just came from a psychological evaluation. Do you understand what that means?
They think you're crazy.
Am I?
There were times on Valona where I thought I might be losing my mind.
Valona.
Your planet refers to it as 636. I was there for hundreds of years by myself. The first time I saw you...
Look.
Please, let me finish. My kind are capable of a level of communication that shares our innermost essence.
Telepathy.
Reading someone's mind is an invasion of privacy. It's not about specific thoughts or memory. It's a sort of exchange of spirit.
So you did this sharing thing on me.
Unfortunately, you passed out. I guess you weren't prepared.
No.
But I did learn about you.
What did you learn?
That you're a good person. That your heart is pure. That on the inside, your spirit is as beautiful as you are on the outside.
All right.
Where are you going?
Get the Code 3 team back in here.
I'll just hide again.
Yes, so what are you gonna do? Stalk me for the rest of my life?
Actually, I just wanted you to let me try again. I think a human can handle it. I think you have to just be, well, receptive.
Then will you go to the SGC and turn yourself in?
No. But I'll leave if you want.
Will you actually be gone?
I promise.
I don't know if I'd agree with this, to be honest.
Okay. What do I do?
Like, you don't know what he's doing.
Stand there.
Really?
Open your mind to the possibility of an existence not governed by the rules of science, which you hold so dear.
How do I do that?
Just close your eyes and
Don't say take it easy.
relax.
This kind of reminds me of that, like, being that looked after, the kid. The Hascesis.
Oh my god. Purely hypothetically, as my superior officer, if this alien did show himself to me again...
Did it?
I'm just saying, if the alien had the ability and desire to show himself only to me, it would probably be better if I gathered as much information as I could, possibly even found a way of isolating it before I officially mentioned it again, right?
Probably. Yes. I gotta pee.
Yes, sir.
That's the last of it.
Thanks.
I don't know why they think she's crazy for everything that they've been through.
based
No,
on your
that's
translation
just not
of
really
SG-16's
what would
latest
happen.
report, the Pentagon has started putting pressure on General Hammond to try to find a way to activate the weapon.
You're late.
What do you mean?
You said you'd be home an hour ago. I was worried.
Hey, this is not a relationship we have going here. I don't even know what it is.
You still could have called.
What are you
Didn't have
talking
to.
about? You couldn't have even answered the phone if I did.
Maybe I could have.
How? I mean,
Surprise.
This is weird.
How?
Things have been going well between us, right?
There is no us, Orlin. I don't see how there ever could be.
That's just because we both used to live on different planes of existence.
Used to.
It's possible for my kind to take human form. Actually, retake human form, considering this is the way we started.
Oh boy.
Carter!
It's Colonel O'Neill. Disappear.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I can't anymore.
Why are you trying to hide him? There's your proof.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
We brought pizza in a movie.
Star Wars.
He's seen it, what, 8 times?
9.
9 times. If Teal'c likes it, it's gotta be okay.
You've never seen Star Wars?
You know me and sci-fi. Come on, we never get to just hang out, so I thought we'd
Well,
just...
sir, as much as
Carter, do you already have company?
kind of.
A date?
I can understand why you might assume that I didn't have plans.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll find something else to do.
I'm really sorry. I mean, this was a surprise, very unexpected.
Well, good for you. Have fun. Have a pizza.
Don't really make sense why you're hiding him now. I don't get it.
As I was saying, once my kind chooses to take human form, we can't ascend again without the help of the others.
Now what?
I have read of a place where humans do battle in a ring of jello.
Call Daniel.
I don't know where the rest of my kind are.
Well, believe it or not, I think we met one of them. Her name was Oma Desala.
Really? Never heard of her.
Lots of random audio.
She could do the same glowy kind of
Issues
things
in
that
this
you
one.
can. And she controlled the forces of nature.
Yeah, that's easy. At least it used to be.
Well, she lived on a planet called Keb. And she helped people ascend to a higher plane of existence.
That's why I've never heard of her. She was probably banished, like me.
What for?
Breaking one of the most sacred rules of our kind. Do not accelerate the natural ascension process of those beneath. The humans of Valona were under attack from the Goa'uld. I was prohibited from interfering, but I couldn't just watch them die.
You told them how to build the weapon,
Communicated the knowledge, yes. They saved themselves.
but not for long.
No,
Well, you were right to try.
you're wrong. That was a horrible mistake. Shortly after they used the weapon to defend themselves, they started to plan the conquest of other planets using the technology that I gave them.
So what happened?
The others.
The others of your kind destroyed the planet? Well, they interfered too. Isn't that breaking their own rule?
As a collective, they decided it was necessary to prevent a disaster that I was responsible for. I was forced to live on Valona after that as my punishment.
Well, you couldn't have known.
That's why the rule exists.
So, what now?
I'm human. Mortal. Like you. And I can never go back to the way I was without the others.
Why would you do this?
I did it as much for myself as for you. If nothing develops between us, I'll accept it. I just couldn't go on any other way. I just had to know.
The others will know if the weapon is activated.
You think they'll try to stop us?
It's possible.
Well, even if we only intend to use the weapon to defend ourselves?
How can you be sure of your people's intentions? You obviously can't trust them if you think that they would spy on you inside of your own house.
Yeah, I guess I can't trust all of them.
I've read some of your recent history.
And?
Many of the creators of the first atom bomb honestly believed that it would only be used to maintain peace. I can't take the chance, Sam. I won't be responsible for the demise of another civilization.
Well, if you thought it might come to that, why didn't you just destroy the weapon?
I thought I had. I never expected you'd be able to replace the power core. You really are brilliant.
I think your point is we have to find a way to stop the test.
How? You have no proof without exposing me.
I know.
Then expose you.
What?
I'm sorry. If you haven't turned me in by now, there must be a reason.
I'd feel bad betraying you. That's all. Nothing more.
You like me.
Orlin.
You like me. I can tell. You like me a lot.
200 feet of fiber optic cable, 7 100,000-watt industrial strength capacitors. The list goes on. All ordered online from your home computer.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've been here on the base every day.
Oh, well, then maybe you'd like to explain who's been accepting these deliveries.
You have been watching me.
Not us, the Pentagon. I'm sorry, Major. I've expressed my anger and disappointment to the President regarding the investigation of one of my officers without my knowledge.
We have tapes of your conversation with the alien.
You guys all thought she was crazy.
We know there is one now, for sure.
Would you like to tell us what's going on, Major?
She doesn't have to tell you squat. Major Carter was working with the approval of her superior officer. She told me he was there. I authorized her to collect as much information as possible.
I'm not here to lay blame, Colonel. I'm here as a courtesy. As we speak, a team of special forces are surrounding your house. And on my command, they're going to go in and take that alien into custody.
There's a team of special forces outside.
I know.
They want to take you into custody.
I know. That's okay.
Orlin, I didn't turn you in.
I didn't think you did. Come on.
You blow up her house or something?
Whoa.
Did you make a fucking Stargate?
I didn't think they'd let me go back to Valona through their Stargate.
So you built one?
Sort of. This one won't dial multiple addresses. It'll only create a wormhole once and probably burn out.
And you ordered the materials online?
Mostly. Sorry, but you're gonna have a pretty big credit card bill this month. Oh, and you're going to need a new toaster. I tapped into the main power line. Hopefully we'll be able to draw enough energy.
Then what?
I go to Valona and stop your people from using the weapon.
You know, they won't listen to you. They have orders.
Then I'll have to make them listen.
They could kill you.
Major Carter, report. Carter.
Carter, what are you doing?
Move in.
I was really hoping that there would be another way.
I mean, you could have just revealed yourself to them. I feel like you're making this harder on yourself, to be honest. It's not like you're gonna get probed.
You know how I feel about you. I hope this isn't goodbye.
Hold your fire! I know this man.
He attacked us.
Colonel, please, lower your weapon. to stop this test.
I have orders from General Hammond.
I know. Let's just dial out and talk to the general about it.
Can't do that. Your instructions specifically said that once we started the energy buildup, we couldn't have boarded the reactor would blow.
He's right. If we disconnect the reactor now, it will explode.
Good. What will be destroyed?
I can't let that happen, Major.
Just hang on.
You're giving me another chance.
It's the only way that I can save you.
Alrighty-o, well that was Stargate SG-1 Season 5 Episode 3. We met another one of those aliens, the glowy things. He was really odd, I think. I feel like all of this could have been avoided if he just revealed himself earlier in the episode. I don't know why they had to keep him secret, to be honest. I don't know, it just felt really weird. But, yeah. Decent episode. Let me know what you guys thought. And I'll see you in the next one.